What's going on, family? Main Man Dame Drops is back. If you're new around here, stay true around here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Dame Drops is back again. Now, there was a request about a few videos ago, and they're like, hey, Dame, can you go back and revisit that worst-rated Mexican restaurant you did, Plaza Azteca, over there in Newington, Connecticut? And so I looked it up, and they actually went from a 2.5 stars up to 3 stars on Yelp. So there's definitely been some improvement. I'm looking forward to it because if you guys remember, we went like, over a year ago, and our steak fajita game was lacking in its macking. It was a struggle fajita. Steak game wasn't really in full effect as it needed to be. And if I'm not mistaken, we got dirty glass too, family. I had to clean the glass in the review, but I kept it moving for my foodie fam because we don't play around. We get it how we live. So what I'm going to do is read some of the updated reviews. Then we're going to slide over to Plaza Azteca. We're going to place an order. I'm probably going to review whatever people are talking about and see what changes have been made. So have they really been going up, trying to work their way from a 3 to a 4 on Yelp? Or is it all suspect and they're going down, beeka. My bad. Let's read some of these reviews. Oh, schniggly. 1 star. I do not recommend this restaurant. Me and my girlfriend were drugged during our lunch. We ordered the tableside guacamole, which was not made by the table, 2 club sodas, and individual meals. About halfway through the meal, we both started to feel funny and disoriented. We ended up leaving and going to the ED, where we were informed it may have been laced with a synthetic form of THC. We also filed a report with Newington PD. I am glad it was us and not someone with a heart condition or worse. I do not recommend dining here. Yo, son. That's the first time. And how many years we've been doing this, fam? I mean, I heard, some regular like food poisoning, but not being drugged at a restaurant. I never heard nothing like that. And I really hope that wasn't the case. And if it was the case, I do hope that this woman and whomever she was with, I hope they were able to, get better, of course. And damn on that experience, man. I'm sorry you guys even had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Ouch. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and read this next one. The next one is a 4 star. The most convenient place to get Mexican food with great hours and right off the Berlin Turnpike. I love how the inside is decorated and it's a decent sized restaurant with a huge bar area. I like that there are a lot of booths. My carne asada was great, exactly what I was hoping for. My friend enjoyed her burritos. We got queso for an app, which was very good. I did get a pomegranate margarita, which I wasn't crazy about, and my friend said it tasted like dish soap. So next time I'll order a regular margarita. We were seated immediately and had a very kind and attentive server. Ouch. So I'm glad the whole entire pomegranate margarita that tastes like dish soap wasn't enough to beat this spot in the head and drive them down to a 2. This is an honest review. This is a fair review. They said they had an amazing server. Some of the food here was actually good and looks like they had a decent time. So let's go ahead and read the next one, y'all. Ooh. 2 star. Haven't been to Plaza Azteca in a while and we wanted Mexican, so we decided to go. Not happy to say the least. We were seated immediately on a Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Myself, my husband, and our 2 children. We ordered our drinks first. Drinks were good. Patron Margarita was actually delicious. It was not busy at all, just a few tables. Here's the issue. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that our food came out 6 minutes after we ordered. I had a chicken burrito. My husband had the birria tacos, and the kids had cheese quesadillas and rice. The cheese in the kids' quesadillas were cold and not even melted. My burrito filling was lukewarm. They had just quickly assembled with ingredients that had clearly just been sitting around. My husband's birria was piping hot. We didn't even get a chance to chat or enjoy our drinks before the food came out and the waitress checked on us once. I don't understand what the rush was with the food, especially because it wasn't even busy. Needless to say, we will not be back. Wow, ouch. All right, y'all, so it looks like we're still having food issues here. Things not being done properly and the husband receiving something that was piping hot. I mean, I'd rather my food be hot than lukewarm and or cold. So we're definitely gonna check on that when we arrive. But it looks like we're dealing with a 50-50 situation because this last review we're gonna get into is a 5 all day on the play. After Black Friday shopping, we stopped in for a quick burrito and good old Birria. I haven't had one of those in years. That's what it's supposed to say. We had a really fun server named Michelle who took great care of us. I love to sit at a booth in the bar area where it's dimly lit with lots of TVs. Perfect night after shopping with my babe. All right, y'all, so that was a win-win-win right there. Had an amazing server, talked about the food, talked about the experience. That's a great look right there. So we're about to slide over to Plaza Azteca in Newington, Connecticut. I think we might try to sit at the bar this time because we sat at a booth last time and just see what the overall vibe is hitting on. Hopefully the food is on time and hopefully your boy doesn't get sick. Ooh. Either way, y'all know what happens next, right? Cue the music.
Hey, nowadays the pain follow me. Deal with trauma privately. I don't wanna be a burden, I handle things defiantly. Spent a decade searching for a higher power guiding me. Figured out that faith is not up there, that it's inside of me.
Alright fam, so right now we're at 3260 Berlin Turnpike, Plaza Azteca. We read the reviews. We already know what it's hitting on. It's a 50-50 situation. They've been bumped up from that 2.5 that they originally had when I first did the review to a 3-star on Yelp. Let's see if it's worth the 3 or if it's gonna be going down low after I done beat them in the head because they may have dropped the ball. Or did they carry it? Did they intercept the ball and take it for the touchdown? I don't know, we're gonna find out. I was getting caught out here and I got a ball head. Let's get it. Alright fam, I always like to start when I have a great waiter or a waitress talking about them. This is going to be a voiceover because the music was bumping in there. I was dancing while eating, so this is definitely going to be a voiceover. I'm definitely going to show you clips of the food that I had. Hopefully I can break this down properly for you guys, but let's start with Ernesto. Ernesto was on his A game. It's pretty much seat yourself when you walk into the establishment. I sat down at the bar. It was dimly lit. The TVs were on. Ernesto was going around kind of just turning the music on, getting it lively up in there. Great from the moment that I sat down. Asked me what I wanted to drink. I went with a water and a ginger ale. And he gave me a few minutes to go ahead and go over the menu that he had handed to me. And I was like, all right, I want to try to get something that I read about in the reviews. So I decided to go with that super queso dip because I remember them talking about the super queso dip. And I went with the Birria tacos as well, family. He started me off with chips and salsa. I like a nice little tortilla chip to have wild pop to it. Just bing, bing. You know what I'm saying? Just get a chip, get a chip, get a chip, get a chip. Oh, get a chip, get a chip. Like my chips were definitely getting it. Took a chip, dipped it up off into the salsa. The salsa, it wasn't a thick type of salsa. This one was actually nice. You could tell with the diced tomatoes, probably a little bit of cilantro throughout, salt and pepper game, always proper. Some onions up off in there for extra flavor. I dipped my tortilla chip on the inside, family. When I went and hit that chip with the salsa game, real proper, light salsa. I took that bite right there. It was a flavor explosion like ba-boom. Guess who stepped in the room? Riggedy Row style. It was the type of salsa that stepped up in your face and said, what up? What you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to take you down, salsa, because your salsa game go dummy in the tummy. And it was a great little salsa piece, but that was just the beginning, not the appetizer, just the intro. It was the intro to our meal. The super queso dip came out, family. How come nobody warned me about it? How come nobody said, dang, the super queso dip is gonna come out on a cooking plate and that steak and that chicken and the scrimps are gonna be sizzling better than Sizzlers back in the day. And a lot of y'all don't even know about Sizzlers. You're like, huh? Sizzlers was a restaurant back in the day. Anyway, all I'm saying is y'all saw the joints, the cheese just bubbling in our thing. Cheese was cooked, melted all the way down, all around. If you're lactose intolerant, it's gonna be a problem for you because it is a cheesy concoction. And it's not a small little dish either. If you figure for an appetizer it was gonna come out on the small side of life, family, no. That bad boy came out like it was the main course. That bad boy came out bountiful, plentiful. Then I went and took that bite. I wanted to get a wild forkful. I didn't want to just get one thing, although I did start off with the little baby. They're baby shrimps. They're not big shrimp. They're baby shrimp, probably about like that big, but it doesn't matter because they were flavored up proper. They're seasoned in hand up over that dish. I don't know what they use, family. I tasted it when I took a bite that thing was like, ooh, we have our own seasonings in the back. This isn't nothing you can buy from the store. We have our own seasonings in the back that we whip up on all of the meats up for the super queso dip. And you can't even call it a queso dip because you don't dip nothing. The cheese is already laid out on top, bossed up, posted up on the corner. You know, it's up on the block. That's what the cheese do. The cheese is up on the block, making it hot over all the meats. And there's plenty of steak, plenty of chicken, plenty of shrimp. There is nothing to complain about with the super queso dip for an appetizer. It's gonna satisfy you and your baby daddy or your baby mother or your moms or your pops or your sister or your brother bars. You know what I'm saying? But it is gonna hold you down. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the great flavor. You're gonna love how cheesy it is, everything, and the fact that it's piping hot. It comes out just cooking. Hold up. Let me not drop the ball on this one. Family, my Birria tacos you get too. And it's a lunch. I didn't go with the dinner special. I went with the lunch special. It was like, what, like a $12 holla? They came out with 2 Birria tacos. 2 corn tortillas dipped in Birria-style beef broth. Stuffed with beef Birria, queso, chopped onions, and cilantro, accompanied by Birria-style beef broth. And the thing is, when you have a Birria taco, you can't just eat it butt naked. Although you're gonna have a nice, like slightly crisp taco. It's not a soft taco shell. You're gonna have a slightly crisp taco, and you're gonna have wild flavor with that red onion game or the green onion game, whatever the case may be. But the Birria itself, right, with that beef game up in there, shredded up, and the way they do their seasonings here at Plaza Azteca, I don't know what they're using, fam. Again, I'm not in the kitchen. All I know is a butt naked bite is enough. But everybody knows when you got that broth, you take that Birria taco, I dip, you dip, we dipping up off in there. And that thing should get dripping like a Jerry curl that been sprayed up too much with the Jerry curl juice. That's how your Birria taco should be dripping up off over your plate. And you gotta tilt your head sideways. You can't eat it head on or you're gonna get the juice, the broth juice all over yourself. And if you're wearing something nice, you're gonna hurt that price, all right? So just tilt your head to the side, raise up the Birria taco a little bit, extend the lip and tongue, bang, hit it. Bang, bang, hit that thing. Don't be afraid of it. Get into it, give big bites. Because all of that juicy goodness is gonna be all over your taste buds, sliding down your throat follicles. And you're gonna be like, what is that? That's Birria taco attacking you. Attacking you with flavor, attacking you with savoriness, attacking you with crispy crunch, attacking you with greatness. You can't possibly go wrong. If your Birria taco's dry, it's wrong. If your Birria taco is dry, it's wrong. Don't do it to yourself. Birria style in the building for the win. Let me tell you right now, and I'm gonna say it again, family, Plaza Azteca, you got this one hands down. I got no complaints. My glasses weren't dirty. Everything was washed properly. I had great service. Loved the ambiance in there. The music had me rocking like I was in the Latin club getting it popping. Oh, back in the day. Boom, 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 boom. All right, chill. I don't even know the music. But all I'm saying is I love the vibe. I love the food. I love the service. And I love the price point, family. All of that, $28. It was under a $30 holler. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Let me get that door for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right?
Thanks.
No problem. Have a good one. Happy New Year to you. So again, y'all, real quick, Ernesto got it rocking. He did his thing, an amazing, waited the whole entire time. There's not a lot of people here for the lunch rush today, which is all right. I was able to get in. My food didn't come out right away as if it had been waiting and sitting in the back. They whipped that up for your boy. That super queso dip, I can't wait to talk to you about it in the Yelp review when we break it down. I just had an experience and a half, and I hope visually I was able to showcase that for y'all. Let's get to Yelp. Family, we are back. I love when I can revisit any worst location. And I love when they can even go up by 1 star. I get excited. Like it does something for me personally. But when they can go all the way to a 5 star, a 5 all day on the play from your boy, the delivery, the food, the vibe, the everything is something worth really talking about. And I'm gonna let you guys know now, for 2024, your boy's working on something. I've been behind the scenes working on something. I know you guys remember when I had my Yelp-like app restaurant, and I was able to tweak it. I was able to get a lot of good feedback, and now I have an opportunity to be part of something that much larger, and I love it. I love it because it stays within the food space. It's going to be something that's going to give food bloggers and vloggers a strong voice, much stronger than what a lot of them have right now. Like there's only certain vloggers and bloggers that kind of make that top tier and really get seen. And there's so many smaller food content creators that need to be heard, need to be seen. And anyway, I got besides the point of this whole entire Yelp review. And Yelp is okay at doing so, but they're not great. But I'm gonna get into my Yelp review. I'm gonna break down my experience at Plaza Azteca. I'm gonna tell you guys more of what I got going on as we get closer, because I really want my foodie fan to be part of this and be part of the core root, like at the base of it all. Because that's my passion for food. I don't do this for nothing else, for the fact I love it. I love it. And you guys can tell, when I'm not feeling something or when I'm overly feeling something. I didn't know what to expect, but let's talk about it. Whoa. Talk about a 5 all day on the play. Plaza Azteca in Newington, Connecticut was able to make some changes that have earned them this 5-star rating, and I would like to start with my waiter, Ernesto. This man was both polite and welcoming, as if I was part of his own family. He was prompt with taking my order and made sure to check on me throughout my stay, ensuring my food was good and keeping my drink refilled with a smile. He handed me some fresh chips and salsa. The flavor was nothing short of phenomenal, and that salsa was a light and savory bite of delight. Tomatoes cut down in a very fine way, cilantro blazing the sauce, shuffling itself amongst the salt and pepper. It adhered well to my crispy tortilla chip and had the freshest of pops to the bite. Eye-opening if nothing else. Up next, I had to attack the sizzling queso dip plate, a trunk full of shrimp, sliced chicken, steak that held the slightest fattiness about itself for additional flavor, and everything was blanketed in so much melted cheese that it became its own jungle gym of joy. Each forkful was meant to play an accord upon my palate in a way that would enhance happiness in a full suit. This deck of flavor could only be shuffled by the very best of foodies, and let me tell you, I only look forward to my very next bite. It was just that good. The beans and rice side plate that accompanied my birria tacos was a hearty bite. The rice was soft and the black beans packed with a strong flavor of ethnic flair to really drive something so simple right on home. Even the birria tacos were crazy with their own respected flavor. The onion, the beef, and of course the crisp on the taco was the epitome of this dish, but let us not disrespect the broth to dip it all in. To me, it was more like a thinner gravy, which when I sank my teeth into this taco, I think a single tear fell down my cheek and onto my plate. Thank you, Plaza Azteca. I'll be back for more because all of this was under $30. That's how to take care of the people. Fam, I hope I was able to break this down in a way for you guys to really feel it this time around, man. And I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day. When you're taking it to Yelp, it's not like a Google review or a TripAdvisor review where it's something that's real quick. Like a Yelp gives you enough room to play with to be more in depth and to really get into your full-on experience. And that's what I like to do. I know some folks go in, leave a quick paragraph, boom, maybe less, get up out of there. I want to give you like a short, a ghetto mini movie, something, anything, just so you could feel the moment. And that's why I just try to jump on these as fast as I can. So hopefully I was able to commit to my foodie fam with your request of me going back to the Mexican restaurant that was rated as the worst and help them go in the right direction. And I hope that you guys get to experience Plaza Azteca the same way I did. And that you get an amazing experience that you could talk about with friends and family or even bring to Yelp at the end of the day. Either way, y'all, I want you to have an amazing weekend. I'm going to try to get out another video this week. My weekend's kind of crazy, so I'm going to see what I could do. If not, I'll definitely give you something by Monday. But Y'all keep it crispy, stay safe, stay out of trouble, because I ain't coming to bail nobody out this weekend. You heard? She made me a Dame Drops. Love y'all like soul food. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Dame Drops is back again. I holla.